Okie dokie. Hello and welcome and all of that good stuff. I am going to paint something relatively simple. I shouldn't really be on here that long. All right, on the lower left, we have green, white, yellow ochre, and orange. All right, I'm tempted to put a little brown in there, but I think the yellow ochre and the orange should suffice, more or less. We're gonna get right on to it here. I'm gonna make a floral, but I'm gonna get the florals to blend in with the background. Kind of a surreal looking deal. All right. Okay. So let me get my things prepared here. It's a pretty sunny day out. It's not really relatively too bad like the rest of the state. Out west anyway. It's pretty rough out there. All right, we're gonna get going. We're gonna get right on with this. I am going to bring out some of this orange here with a 2-inch brush. Orange is semi-transparent. All right. I'm gonna get just a slight touch of glycerin in the orange just to have it flow around a bit. All right. A little touch of yellow ochre in there too. I'll put the yellow ochre right in with the orange. So as I'm doing this, all right, the ochre within the orange will just help the paint glide around a little smoother. Okay, I want to deaden some of this orange also, so that's why I'm slapping in some of this ochre in there. Just get a little variance of color in there. Once again, orange is semi-transparent, so just the corner of the brush inside the glycerin a little bit, just to move it along a little bit, a little corner of the brush, a little bit of ochre there, and we'll come down this way just to mix it in. And I'll probably smooth a little bit of this out as I'm going along here. I do have other painting projects I should be doing, technically. And I'll get to them eventually. When time and mood permits, really. So this is just a little something I had from an idea I had from some of the other florals, the bluish and the purple florals that I was doing. How it kind of melts into the background. So I want to do a little bit of that, basically. So I'm pulling double duty. I'm also cooking, so I gotta get up and check the oven and stove a little bit. I'll smooth this all out. As I'm checking it out, I'm looking at it here. I guess it's somewhat okay that a little bit of the white is showing. We'll see as I go along here. I need it to be a little, little deeper in tone. So once again, I'm just checking out and some areas and make some areas a little darker than others. I don't really want it to be more or less one-sided as far as color is concerned. And I want the colors to generally match, or be close in hue, in tone with each other. So that's why I opted for kind of a blotchy kind of look there. You know, as you look at it, you think there's something else in there and you're not really sure, but that's the look I'm looking for. Taking a little bit more ochre and orange, and I'll put some of this down at the bottom. Once again, just to add a little interest to the background. A lot of it you might not see when it's all said and done. Okay, that's fine. That'll work, more or less. All right. Now, as you can see, I pretty much ran out of the 2 main colors, but that's fine. brush right here. And let's delve into a little more orange. All right. Nice load of orange there. Running a little bit low on my ochre, but that's okay. It's quite all right. Like I say, I want colors that are kind of similar because I want the illusion of the flowers just melting into the background a little bit. Okay, all right. Let's take the green handled 1/2-inch brush. We're gonna have a little fun with these florals here. Let's take this orange and the heavier color of the ochre. We're gonna mix it in there. All right. And once again, these colors are very similar to each other. Fairly close. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I want the illusion of these guys all over the place. So I'll do one of these numbers here. Of course, you can barely see it, so it looks like I might end up using a little bit of brown in this. We'll see. Okay, because it's very, very light. Let's pick up brown that, well, you know what? I think this umber will do. I would rather have sienna. I do have sienna around. It's probably in the, I could use hazelnut too, but we'll just use a dab of this brown. We don't need too much of this because it's so dark. So just a small touch and pop it in there. Okay. This will work quite fine. There we go. That'll work good. All right, we're gonna do that again. Right in here, like I said, you don't see it very well, but it's all right. You should be able to see it now. Okay, just something like that, and we'll spring it out there like that. Let's do another one. Probably make them nice sized. Okay. Let's put one. Hey, Gord, how are you? Good to see you, boss. We'll put one right in here somewhere. All right. Well, you guys know what that means. I have to mute you for a second, so I'll be right back. Hold on for 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, as you can see, it's extremely light. The only thing you can see shadow-wise maybe is a little bit of, the shade here. Okay, I'll just darken that up a little bit, flare that out a little. All right. And I'll probably end up um, putting another one in there somewhere because the even number thing doesn't really mesh well with me. So a little more of the brown here. No glycerin, as you notice. All right, no glycerin. Maybe we'll put somebody right back here somewhere. And here, something up there like that. And maybe we'll flare him out that way, in that direction, maybe. Okay. All right, let's get a little bit of brown here, and we'll deepen it right in here and go out this way, something like that. All right. Something like that. Okay, that should be enough. All right. Let's probably start with let's start with the leaves. Okay, so we'll dip into a little bit of this green. We'll throw a little bit of this umber into the green, just darken up the green. Now, umber has green in it. It's a brown with green in it, which is why you see this deeper green here. Okay. All right, just a tip of glycerin in there, just to loosen up the paint. You don't need much glycerin. And I use heavy body paint for the purpose of the thick paint holds the glycerin better. So we'll put one right here. Okay, maybe I might have a little friend. Well, let's see. Let's just go this way for a second. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see first. Let's darken that a little bit. And we'll have the point right here. All right. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll come here. We'll get a broad one right here. It's like that. We'll come down to a point. Let's get some more of this deeper color. And we'll pop them in there like that. We'll see what that looks like here. We'll come out here like this. Like that. Like so. Another one right there. Maybe one more. And get that little line there in the center. Just to guide where I am here. All right, I like where that's going. We'll dip a little bit of brown in there. Little corner of glycerin. Okay, I'm not going to be as heavy-handed with the vegetable glycerin. I want this to dry fairly quickly. Okay, now we'll come up around here. We'll put a third guy right in there like that. And get a general shape like that. We're going to come around here. I still got that portrait. I got that guy to do. Okay, so that's those three. Let's get some more of this green. I kind of like this deep green. I'll use this for a woods scene or trees a little bit later on. Not in this painting, obviously, but maybe in some future paintings. Okay, all right. Let's let's bring a little one right here like that. Okay, we'll put one up around in here this way, like that. Maybe a little something right up in here, more or less. We'll come here, we'll shorten them out like that. Come here, guide that in there like so, just like that. And we're gonna do the same thing here. Now the glycerin and paint is pretty much dry here already. Okay, something like that. Bring that in there, so. All right. Let's get some more paint. So the background is pretty much solid already. Because I can feel it with the brush. It's a little sticky, a little tacky, and that's fine. I just use a little heavier paint because I really don't want to saturate. Hold on. Okay. There. So what we got? We got 2 already? 3. We already got 3 here. Okay. We're going to get a little more glycerin. Hey, Billy, how are you? Sorry, I just happened to glance there and seen you there. So I wasn't ignoring you. I just glanced and seen that you were there. Hope all is well with you. Okay, let's put one right here at the corner, like that. And we'll pop him in that nice size one there. We'll curve him in that way. Why am I doing the leaves first? Because once I put the petals of the florals in, they can go over the leaves. Okay. So it's just easier for me to put them in first. I'm going in between the paint strokes there. Kind of get one in there like that. And I'll probably just do an imaginary one like that. And then come on in with it. I'll probably start it right here. And then give it a little point there. Just like so. Okay. All right. Let's give this guy a friend over here, a little crooked friend, right in here. Just like so. And your choice to what a little later on what leaf you want above the other one. Just like that, and quick little line there, just to see. And let us let's get a little touch of glycerin, just a small tap of glycerin. Don't need too much. And check the oven for me. And yeah, you can come back in. It's still got a little while to cook. I just wanted to make sure that, nothing's too crazy happening in there, because I'm a little preoccupied right now. Oh yeah, light background this time, because I want to have the flowers kind of disappear in the background. So something a little different. All right, I turned the oven off. Okay, great. All right. If there's something you need to show me, yeah, I can put it on mute. You can come on by. Hold on.
For shits and giggles.
All right. Okay, I'm back. eBay is being eBay. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's the post office.
Okay, the post office is being the post office. So that's what that was all about. I don't know how you write your address so many times and they still mess it up. So I'm accustomed to the screw ups. She's not. So, but everything should be fine. Alrighty. So we got our little leaves put in there. We got our florals more or less sketched in there. Okay. All right. So I can let these tack up and dry. Let's go on with putting some petals in these guys. All right. Okay. I can take this probably. Let's clear up some of this green. We won't be back with this green until I'm ready for it. All right. Okay. This stuff is probably pretty dry. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can get some of it up. And you know, I haven't really worked primarily with semi-transparent colors in quite some time. Okay. Usually you need a little bit of white to kind of beef it up a bit, but once again, I want these guys to blend in to the background a little bit. So show you guys how we're gonna do that. Okay, and here we go. We're gonna just use the orange primarily. Well, we're gonna have to kind of once again beef this up a little bit. I'll use a thicker paint, which is the yellow ochre. Mix it in with the orange, but it just once again kind of makes it a little more hardy. Because if I use regular orange, okay, and it's semi-transparent, it's going to show all these little marks and streaks and stuff. All right. Okay, so let's get to see what kind of rolls I want. Let's start with, we'll start with this guy here. Okay, because he's pretty much in the back there. All right. Now you see this little dark blotch in here. We're going to play with all of these little striation things. All right, so let's take this for right now, and we'll just kind of cup this part in there like that. Once again, it might be a little difficult for you to see, okay, because it is such a light color. But we'll work our way around that. I'm gonna come here and spread it out and just go in like this. All right, and we're gonna do this. Well, I think for this one we're gonna go upward. Make a little flip petal right in here. Once again, you guys don't see it yet because it's looking kind of crazy. We'll come over here, over this green a little. All right. So obviously I'll use the white to help you guys see this and see actually what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Because it is difficult for you guys to see this in camera, so I'll lighten it up a little. Slight touch of glycerin just to loosen the paint a little bit. I don't want too much. Now this is the yellow ochre and orange mix that's in this. All right, I'll pull this toward me. Get a nice sharp edge. You're gonna need that sharp edge there. All right. Okie dokie. Let's do the flip pedal right here. We're gonna come out. We're gonna get a slight push and go in. Slight push. And come back in, slight push like this, and I'm overlapping just like that. We're going to overlap a little bit just like so. So you got one down already. There we go. Get that edge in there just like that. You already got one in there. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, we'll do this one here on the bottom. We're gonna slight push, and we're gonna just make that disappear. Slight push, make it disappear. We're gonna have another petal on top of this. So this is just an outside guy, right in there like that. All right, and I'll leave it be. We're gonna move right on to the other one. A little more ochre, a little orange, a little slight touch of white in there. The white just adds a little more body to it. Okay. I'm gonna get just a tiny bit, a corner of my brush has the glycerin on it, just to loosen the paint up. I'll pull it towards me, turn the brush over, pull it towards me. Let's go with this guy in the back here. I don't have to really push, it's just petals in the back here. Just like that. And we're gonna keep it pretty much in kind of that arena there. This guy right here is kind of the bowl. So we'll scoop him in like this, come on in like that. And we're gonna join him over here on the other side, like a V formation in there. We'll kind of cup him around in there. I'll add highlights to that a little bit later. All right, so we got that, which is represented really by the center, that's the center flower. I'll take a little more white. I'll just come over here. We're gonna brighten it up a little. We're gonna just work on the edge so you can see the little separation there. We'll do that with this right here, and we'll just come in. And if I don't want it really too bright, I can always keep going over it. Okay, we're gonna come over here and do the same thing. Just like that. I don't need to use my finger. I think that will be perfectly fine. Probably just continue that over there on that side like that. All right. Okay. I like where that's going, so I'll take a little bit more white. We're gonna come over here and we're just gonna go over with a brighter color right here. And we'll fade it out. Just like that. Okay, you start to look like little orange peels. Okay. All right, let's go with some internal or some outside stuff here. So we're doing right here, just like that. Remember, a petal over the petals, like this. Just like that. Let's have one kind of turn this way and we'll turn it going inward like that. All right. Okay. I'll clean off my brush. I want to do another flipped petal. So let's take the darker orange, a little bit of ochre. And it's just yellow, ochre, and orange. Pull it towards me, sharp edge. All right. We'll get another flip petal right around in this area right here. Come above this, and we're gonna have it come down this way. Scoop over here. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna take a simple bit of white for the edge, so your eye knows where to go. Right here. A little push, a little push, a little push, right in here. A little push, push. Just like that. Okay. And you see how they just magically just end up forming? All right. We're gonna come out here. Let's get a little more yellow ochre. We'll put it right in here. Yellow ochre and a little touch of orange. We're gonna work on the background flower. Petal, excuse me. Right in here. We'll just shape it right here. Boom, right here. Just like that. That's one. We'll do the other one right here, right above that leaf. You can keep that. Add a little transparency if you would like. All right, then we're gonna come back here and we'll curl one in here, just like that. And right off the page there. All right, okay, let's clean that brush. Let's get a touch of white and a little touch of orange right here. All right, and we'll go out this, yeah, we'll come out here, right here, come that way, right out here, come that way, and guide that right in, just like that. Repeat, keep repeating it, and repeat the curve also. Okay, it'll help you out. All right, like that. I'm gonna take a little stronger white and separate this guy Just like that. Just to separate those two petals there. Okay. Let's take some more white, and we'll put one right here going in. Just like so. Have it curve around. Maybe past that other leaf there. Just like that. All right, let's work on the guys in the back. A little orange, a little white. Put it in there. And we're gonna come right up here. Right there, just like that, down. We'll have them come around like that. So that's one. All right, we're gonna come up here, give it a good push, come on down, bring one here, let's curve it. Okay, there's another one. You don't always have to paint a full petal. All right, just do it just enough to where the eye will trail it. Okay, up here, and come downward very lightly. Okay. What's in their oven? Spare ribs, barbecue spare ribs in the oven. I'm doing the cooking today, so we got some barbecues. All right, let's put a folded one right here. Barbecue spare ribs, just like that. We'll have this this petal folded in, just like that. All right. So we have a folded petal. Now to make it appear to be folded, that folded edge has to be a little brighter than what's in the back. So it's just a little touch of white in with the orange. A lot of this is like 80% optical illusion. Yeah, I can cook if I have to, if I want to. And you know, she did most of the cooking, so this time I'll hit the oven. There, and I'll use my finger and I'll fade that out a little bit. Just like so. Let's put this guy's in front, so we'll strengthen that one back up again. Just like that. All right. So it gives the illusion that these petals are all over the place here. Let's brighten this one and curve it around just like that. And you fade out that edge, smooth out the edge a little bit. Okay. Let's do that with this one too. Anything that's brighter will proceed. Anything that's darker will recede. All right. So, but that's what I'm doing. Let's just take regular orange here. A regular straight orange right back here, and we'll just bring those in there like that. Okay, let's take some of that orange, come over here right in the back. It's just giving the impression of petals and stuff going on back there. All right, okie dokie. So I'm looking at it, I'm still checking it out, still checking things out. I think we're all right, we're okay. All right, and we're just gonna let that fellow dry a bit. Okay, all right. Oh, let's go to this fellow up here. Well, maybe we'll make him a more of a general type of flower. We'll just go straight orange here for this one, because we already got a layer of color here. So we'll just take this and just like that, little smile. Just like that. That's the bowl of the floral right here. Okay. Okay. We'll do a general one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this right here, and like a teardrop, we're gonna just come in like that with this one, Just like so. We'll do it right here with this one. And we'll just bring it in like that. All right, so he looks like he got two petals going in that direction. Okay. All right. Let's take orange and a little touch of yellow ochre here. That's fine. This will work. And we're going to come here to the back petals, and we're just going to smooth those out a little bit like that. Okay. We're going to come off here, spread, and we're going to bring it in there like so. Maybe a little something there. Who knows? Just like that. Those are the far back petals. Hard to see on camera. All right. Okay. Let's take that same color. We're gonna come back here. I don't know why I'm in this flipped edge thing I'm doing, but I'll do one right here. Just have it curved that way. All right. And then we'll come out here and we'll bring a few of them in there like that. We'll pop one in there like so. Guys, these are the fellows in the back of the class. All right. So these are the ones on the bottom here. We'll just come here, bring them up there, toward the bottom. Put one here toward the bottom. We have this one flare out somewhere around in there. All right. Let's take a touch of white with that ochre color right in here. And all I want is a lighter hue. And we're gonna take this guy and turn. He's a flipped petal facing, the back end of the petal facing toward us. Okay, just like that. Get a nice little worm of color there and make it disappear, like so. All right, so he's already flipped. He flipped around and just trembling that way. All right, let's get a slight touch of white. I'm more or less in the ochre area here. Okay. We're going to use a slight touch of glycerin, which is just glycerin right on the tip of the brush. I mean, right on the tip there. You don't need too much, because it does slow down the drying time of the acrylic. And we're going to come here and make that disappear, just like so. All right. And we have another one here. We're going to go this way with it. Go right behind that leaf. Just like that. Bring it in there. Like that. All right. Okay. Let's lighten up our friends right here. These guys are on the bottom. It's all right. There will be other petals and such on top of this. We're going to come over here, because these guys are on the bottom down there. Nah. Let's go back into our orange and white mix. Did not clean the brush. Okay. We're going to come over here and we're going to, I'm thinking of how to do this. Let's try this way. Let's come here like that. I think we're going to go that way with it. Yep, we're going to go this way. And we're going to turn him around. Be a flip just like that and come on around like so. And we'll just kind of give him a petal right in there. We're gonna need a line to separate that, so you can see that turn right in here, like some of that way. And that's all you need. You want to see where that turn is going with the petals. All right. like that. Okay, all right. You will get accustomed to doing this. The more you do them, the more you'll see it. Your mind's eye will see what's going on and what's happening, and you can do these with relative ease and add as much or as less of petals that you feel you need. All right. Okay, let's do pretty much the same thing on this side. Let's trail it right here. We're gonna come here, add a line, and we're gonna turn and go the other way, this way. Just like that. We'll have it join. All right. Now with just regular dry brush, I'll just take the paint on here and I'll just turn it. Just like that. Once again, it's really the edge that's important. All right. Let's take a little bit of orange and what's residual white orange mix, and we'll come over here. We'll continue that edge up here. Just like that. All right. Okay. We're going to take some orange, more orange. I can probably get away with just the regular orange here. And we're going to come in here, and I think I'll have a petal shoot out this way and go on in like that. And probably another one right here. Okay. Let's get some more orange. Just straight orange here. And we're going to come out here and go inward. Just like that. And we're going to come out here with this one. Right over the leaf itself. Right here. And bring it in. Bring it in. Just like that. We can have another one here. I'm just taking a glob of paint, and then I will trail the paint in the direction that I would like to go. Now, if there was a dot right here, okay, everything on the bottom will aim toward the dot. I'm so used to doing it. Okay, everything in this circular area will go towards the center back there. All right, but that's what I'm doing. All right. Once again, once you get the concept and the technique of how to do these particular type of flowers, you do them often enough, it's pretty much almost elementary to you. Okay, let's go right here and toward the back here, and we'll get a couple of petals going that way. We'll get a taller batch, go straight down here, like that, curve it in, make sure that guy's in front, there, like that. Okay, we're gonna get some other ones in there. Sometimes it's just a flick of the wrist, really. You come midway and add some more in there. Okay, you can make it look like a ton of petals, if you would like, you see. Just like that, just in different directions there. All right, now you got a flower filled with petals. All right, you really didn't try. It's not much of an effort. Once again, you have to get accustomed to doing it. Okay. We can lighten up this edge right here, and it's just me really pushing the paint right on that edge. Let's get a touch of white. Go play around in this orange here. We'll add a few more right in here, just like that. And they can get smaller and smaller if you would like them to be. Come here and do the same thing. Okay. I think we're good there. That's fine. All right, so we have another one. Okay. All right, let's play around with this guy. I just dip my brush into water, loosen up the paint. I'm looking at it. Let's get a lot of orange here. Okay. This one, I think I'll have more of a bowl shape, and I already see it right here. So let's say that let's smooth it right here. Okay, so that's one, and we're gonna just come here and just turn it around this way. Come here, add It needs to be a little brighter. I'll show you how here. Okay, it's just a touch of that bright paint like that. And you just bring it on in there like so. This is where the light area is anyway. All right, just like so. Okay, so that's one petal down. Here, we'll continue it over here. And we'll have it just kind of disappear in the obscurity right here. Come this way, go straight down, then go the other way, other way, other way. Just keep going. Just like that. That one's in front. It's like so. You already got two. All right, don't try to make them quote unquote picture perfect. Okay, give them a little, rough around the edges. That's pretty much what that means. Pure orange, that would be our darker color. So we're coming around the back end of the floral here. I don't know if I want to keep it totally closed in, but I think what I have here is pretty cool. All right, so I'll mess around with that. Let's take some more of this orange, and we're gonna put another layer right behind it, right here, and just aim it downward like a little weird triangle right in there. And I'll probably have another one of those flip upturn things again. Come right down in here like that. Now you don't see it, but you will. Small touch of brown in that orange. It's the back half of the petal. So right here, we're gonna come this way with it. Right in here, in a little shaded area there. I'm gonna need more orange, believe it or not. So a little more orange. All right. And we'll continue this parade right along here. Oh, right back in. We'll have it come this way and go down. Just like that. There. And we'll have something come out there this way like that. We'll flip him around this way. Come this way. Right over the plant. Right, stuff like that. It gives you transparency on the leaves when you do that. All right, makes it look pretty neat. All right. Now, since we have a little light on that side, I'll just give it a little bit of bright orange right in here and let it just naturally fade out. Just like that. You don't need too much. All right, your eye does the rest. And once again, you just train yourself for it. Okay. And for those of you who think it's impossible, trust me, it's not. It's just practice. Okay. It is. And confidence. Sometimes you just have to, as a buddy of mine said this morning, you just have to dive in with both feet. Okay. All right. I like what I see. I like what's going on here. I want this petal to be seen a little more. Not too much more, but just a little bit better than there. That's it right there. And have it disappear a little bit. Just like that. And since I like the way that looks, let's just take it, make a line, and we're gonna go the other way. Press, and we're gonna just go the other way with it, just like this. And make it disappear. So now we got a petal that's turned and flipped all the way around. Adds a lot of interest when you take a petal and you turn it around like so. Okay? Like that. Okie dokie. No, the paintbrush is not blue at all. As a matter of fact, since you kept mentioning blue paintbrushes, I believe I burnt them. No, I'm just kidding. They're around here somewhere. And I must admit, you did a fantastic job on the cabin. All you had to do was just keep going at it, keep trying. But you did it. You did do it. Kudos to you, Sonia. Kudos. I like. He has to tell me what kind of dog Bruce. What kind of dog he has. 160 pounds. I know it's got poodle in it, but I forgot what else is he's mixed with. But I know it's only a baby, but giant baby. But yeah. That's an awful lot of dog. And to be that big and uncoordinated, yeah, yeah, you're looking at that's a big Marmaduke situation right there. Okay, I'm taking the pedal. I'll join it with this one. It's no big deal. I'm just taking the pedal, and we're gonna cover. Sometimes I do this right on the fly when I look at these things, and I'll come this way with it. I'll brush it that way. Okay. I use my finger, blend it almost into nothingness. Okay, so like it's covering, it's like a shroud back there. Okay, yeah, St. Bernard. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Good grief. That's an awful lot of dog. Okay, well, you know what? As long as it keeps it friendly, being that size, yeah, you're pretty much you're good to go. You're all right. Cause that's a beast, really. And you know, good for him to take care of his daughter's dog, even if it is a mini hippopotamus. There. Okay. A little more light on this side. We're almost done here, guys. I don't know where you want to keep you. All right. Yeah, we're almost there. We're just going to use straight orange here. And we're going to come up into the flower here. We're going to just go a little backwards here. Look at these. Give the impression that some of these guys are flipped around in there. Okay. I kind of like what's happening here. I'll keep it open. We're going to come straight orange back here. Just like that. Straight orange. Now remember, it's semi-transparent, so we'll come here like this. And then out there like that. It is difficult to see on purpose. All right. As you see, I intentionally put it over the leaves. All right, because I'm going to take a slight touch of white. We'll come here. I'll flip the brush over. And we're going to frame it in white. Just a little bit. Just like this. And we'll bring it down like that. And we'll do the next one here. And we're going to come over here. I'm going a little bit past where the color is. We'll come in here like that. And we're going to come out here like so. Okay. A little smoother there. All right. It just gives the impression of, you know, the leaf going right. You know, you can see the leaf through the petals. All right. Okay. Let's add a little more depth to these flowers. We're going to take this brown here. Each one of these colors are related to each other, by the way, including this brown. All right. I'm going to water up this brown. No glycerin, just a little water. Okay. And we'll add a little shadow here. And you're going to go in the opposite direction. And flare it outward. just like that. Okay, we're just gonna add a little depth to the flowers here. Get yourself a little more of the brown. Here's the thing about colors that are similar to each other. Okay, and I'm telling you what the color is. All right, but because they're related, you really won't know what it is unless you're told what color it is, because you would just think of some kind of weird faded type of orange. Okay, to which, in essence, it sort of is. All right, you need these colors to make these other colors, if that makes any sense. It's in the same family. All right, you need yellow to make orange. Okay, you need blue to make your greens. all related. Okay. I'm just checking things out. I want a little more light on this side. So we're going to take a little orange, a little touch of white. The light source is coming from that right side. So as I'm looking at the painting now, totally as a whole here. All right, this part, this folded part, is a little brighter, a little stronger. It doesn't have to be neon colored, but just a little brighter. Once again, it's the lit side. Over here, it's gonna catch it right here on this end, because of the shadow is being covered by that one. All right, okay. Once again, I'm doing things now as a whole. Right in here, you got a little bit of light in this direction. All right, we can separate this a little bit better, like that. Bring it in and around. Remember, we got that little line there that separates it, and then it flips and goes the other way. Not too dark though, or not too light. All right. Okay. I guess I can do a little something over there. Just a little, maybe a couple of dots here. I'll use my finger, get rid of the rest. Okay. Like that. Okay. As I'm checking things out here. Okay. We're pretty much all right with that. Okay. Burn-a-doodle. Monstrosity. Let's take some white along with this mint green color. A slight touch of glycerin. And it's vegetable glycerin. You can get it at Walmart or some hardware store somewhere. Okay. Right hand side is where the brightness is going to be. We're going to come here, we're going to very gently pop that brightness right in there, right on this edge. Just like that. Just get a little bit more of this. Okay, pull a brush towards me here. Right here. I wanted to fade a little bit easier in there. Just like so. Come here and do the same thing. Just like that. That very bright minty green, it's a nice contrast. Okay. Very nice contrast in colors there. Like so. All right. That's really what catches your eye is the composition, but it's the contrast, it's the colors you use. Okay. Once again, it's very bright green, and it matches with this painting, and it helps bring these guys out. All right, the leaves are actually framing these fellas. All right, a little touch of white. Oh, there's a little bit of glycerin there. Now, be careful with the glycerin. The more glycerin you add to the paint, the more transparent the paint becomes. So, just be wary of that. Trail it a little bit. I use my hand. I'll fade some of those edges out a little. Okay. All right. And we're gonna come here, do the same thing right here on that edge. I don't want such an abrupt edit, an abrupt fade there. I believe we got two more. I see them. You got one right here. Let's get that little edge there, fade that out a little bit. Oh, we got this guy right in here. Put it right in there like that. And all right, cool. I want this color I don't have in there, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. It's related to the green, obviously. It's a little bit of blue. Small touch of blue there. This is Prussian blue. Windsor blue. Windsor, not Prussian. Windsor blue, all right. We'll put it right in here. A little slight touch of white in there. Brighten it up a little bit. I can get away with, whoops, I wanted more white. I can get away with this for the shadow color. If you did this on a normal painting, quote unquote normal painting, it will look radioactive. But here with such a bright background, you can kind of get away with this comic book-like shading of the colors. Just like that. We'll add a little more shadow in there. Just like that. So once again, you can kind of get away with this. Okay, we're gonna put some of that in there like that. Bring it out, fade it, and play around with it a little bit. Now, keep in mind that acrylic paint dries darker than when you apply it. All right, watercolor is opposite; it dries flatter because of the white of the paper. All right, so keep fun stuff like that in mind. Okay. Just playing around there. I'll wipe some of that paint off. You gotta be careful with the glycerin. You're a little heavy-handed, it will come off. Okay. No, I want glycerin, I don't want water. Just a slight touch of glycerin there. As long as you use glycerin very sparingly, very light, even though it prolongs the drying time of the paint, it will dry a little quicker, because you're not really drowning it in this in the glycerin. Okay. I want a little bit darker. I want this one above that plant. All right. Once again, all of this really catches your eye. Okay. It helps your eye look at the total painting. Actually, let's put some of that in there too. All right. Okay. We're about 98% done here, but I do appreciate you guys watching and checking it out. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I just noticed I was supposed to put a petal there. And I'm going to do that right now. Let's just take regular basic orange. And we're gonna just come here and pop that petal right in there, like so. Come on around, put one in there. Let's go over here on the other side, put one in there, and then we'll just kind of, there you go, just like that. See how quickly you can pop one of those petals in there? Just that quickly. Give a little extra something over here on this one here. We'll just come on around with it. Just like that. Okay. We'll emphasize the one going over the leaf. That only takes a fraction of a second here. A little white into the orange. Like this. And just on the edge. Right here. Just on it, on this edge, just like that. I need a little bit more. And right on the edge, boom, right there. We'll trail that. Right in here, we'll curve it around. Curve it around. Let's get rid of some of that there. There we go. Get rid of some of that. Just like so. Alright? Alright. Come over here on the edge here. We'll angle it that way. We'll just come over here. Just like that. Alright. Let's put an edge here a little bit better. And then we'll bring up the rest there. Edge here. Put a little stronger edge right there. Just like that. Alright. Neat. Okay. Maybe we'll put a bud in there because it's looking mighty lonely. And plus it gives me a chance to get rid of some of this green. Green and blue mix. Darken it up a little bit. We're gonna put a bud. Right around there somewhere. Something like that. Okay. And we'll yeah. Just like that. How do I want to do this? Let's put one in. We'll string them around downward like that, and then we'll do another one here a little bit lower. We'll just string them around like that, and we'll just come over here to the side. I'll make the 10 ones over here like that. Okay, something like that. All right. Just something to fill that area, more or less. Let's just take some orange here. Right here. Just like that, and then we'll come over here. We'll just round it off right around here. I know you guys won't see it. You will. You will. I'll lighten it up a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be all right. Once again, you don't really see it that well, but you will in a second. You will in 1 second. This is just an add-on. I really wasn't going to do it, but I'm looking at it composition-wise, and something needs to be over there. So we're going to come here, push, go away, push, go away, push, push, go that way. Just like so. We'll round that guy off just like this. See that? See how quickly that happened? All right. Hey, Art Curious. Greetings. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green. We'll deepen it up here. And we'll put, we'll come here like this, make it pretty thick. We'll make it real narrow. Tail right at the end, somewhere around in here. We'll thicken it out here a little bit more, right up in here, and just have it come out that way. We'll take a little white, and we'll come right to the edge, and we'll give it a little something there. Come over here on the other side, we'll trail it that way. Okay. Oh, we'll take some white and green here. And we'll just give it a little center vein right in there like so. All right. Okay, we'll come over here with this little white and we'll fade a little vein right in there. Or the light side anyway. I just wiped off the paint and we'll just fade that in like so. We're gonna take this brush, a little bit of blue, a little touch of green. We'll just come here and we'll do a little dab leaves like that, and we'll come down in this direction. We'll put one right in here like that. We'll wiggle leaves and put a little wiggle leaf here, a little wiggle leaf there. We'll put one in there like that. One more, why not? Put one in there like so. All right, okay. All right, I do believe that will be it. All right, let's bring this camera back a little bit, just a little. Yeah, you guys can see it all. Okay. All right. Oh, the most important part of the painting. Put your signature on it. And we'll peel back the, I'll just use some of this green-blue mix. It's fine. Oh, we'll pop the signature right here real quick. All right. All right. Time waits for no man. It's already 2024, and we're almost halfway into the month already. And that's something else, right? Time waits for no man. Okay. Well, let's take the tape off. You pull it away from you. This is acrylic paint. If you take this and you tend to pull inward, okay, because of, well, except for this orange, it's so light, but any other color, it develops a film over the edge in your board. If you peel and go inward, you're gonna rip all up into your art. Ask me how I know. So go in the opposite direction. It will just save you a trip to the psychiatrist. All right. It just saves you a whole lot of heartache. All right. And go upward, pull, go upward. You should have a very sharp, crisp line. All right. So I do these paintings like that with the border because I like the way the sharp line. Okay, but you don't have to have one. I've done paintings where the whole thing is covered. And plus, it gives your the person who's going to frame it, it gives them room to play with. You can give them a border. Okay, so you're not really getting destroying important parts of your painting if you got something that you need on that you've done on the end there. All right. So once again, because of well, this is daylight. Is what going on 2 o'clock right now, Eastern Standard Time. You guys can barely see it. I'll take a pretty decent picture of it, but I did it on purpose. Okay. They are there. Your eye will trail the bright edges there. Okay. I could have made them a little more flamboyant if I added like a red edge to all of it, but no. This is very simple, straightforward. Okay. Um, and if you also notice, I did not add any veins in the leaves. They're not needed. Okay. Really more of a very stylized, abstract feel to them. And yes, I kept it at an odd number. Okay. Uh, what else? I can probably, while I'm talking to you here, get a little touch of water and this brown here. Slight wash. Very light. I don't need it to be too heavy. And I can come within here and add some more, a little more depth to the shadows here. Okay, which brings out the front of the florals. I can come in here, add more shadow in here. And once again, it's just adding depth to the flowers. Right up in here. And you don't need too much, all right? Especially with such a transparent color. You don't need a whole lot of this. Remember, it dries darker, so you'll see it. You'll definitely see it. Okay. And it brings out your petals that much more. Right in here, add a nice little shadow. Maybe disappear there on that plant. Like so. Okay, let's get a little touch of water. And we'll play around with these edges in here. Once again, you don't have to have it super dark to do this. The brown doesn't have to be super dark. Once again, once it dries, it will, trust me, it'll be dark enough. In just key areas. Okay. You feel you may need a little more depth in there. You gotta be careful. That was a big glob of paint there. I'm in here, right in here. It's a little dark that there. Use your finger to wipe away excess. Just like so. Up in here, darken this. You darken one petal, it brings the other petal out. Follow me? Okay. Right here. Okay. All right. All right. That's it. Once again, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know what color that would be for the shading of a orange flower, but it's brown, yellow, brown, yellow, orange. They are all related to each other. Yellow ochre, they're all in relation to each other. Okay, that's why you can use brown and yellow, or brown and orange, and they come out looking the way it does. All these colors are in relation to each other. certain types of brown contains orange in it. Okay, or the colors that would make brown once again has orange in it, or has yellow in it, has green in it, has blue in it. Okay, so you know, orange and blue are opposite colors. Okay, green is related to blue, which is why you got such kind of harmony here. Okay, so I guess you would call it a cool, gaudy painting. What? You didn't like that? Well, my explanation was wrong. Freaking dog always got something to say. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Gretchen. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you, Gretchen. And you came along right for the end. Love it. Okay, I must have did something here. Let's go back. There we go. All right. Well, guys and gals, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate all of you. I got all this paint. I gotta do something with it. I don't want to waste it. And I don't believe I have another small canvas. No, I don't. Ugh. Actually, I do, but I think I was planning on doing something with it. I see it over there, but I think, man, I hate to waste the paint, but oh well. Nothing to do with it, so off it goes. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. I will see you guys when I see you. Take care of yourselves. The weekend is coming up. I know you guys west of the Mississippi, you guys are really getting beat down there. So just be careful. Stay bundled up. Be safe. I shall see you guys when I see you. Okay. Art Curious. Once again, it's good to see you. Gretchen, Sonia. All right. Gord, Sylvia. Yep. Thank you guys. Billy. I once again, we'll see you when I see you. Until next time. Peace.